I'm obsessed with the starfish Sansevieria, but guess what? They're getting a little top heavy, so it's falling over. So in this video, we're going to talk all about Sansevieria propagation. I have two different kinds here. What's going on, my plant people? I am the ADHD gardener where I use gardening, houseplants, and humor as a form of therapy, and I have these beautiful starfish Sansevieria. I love them so much. I just love the way they look. That is so cool, yo. Look at this. I love them so much. I just love the shape. I love them. My starfish is getting top heavy and apparently it keeps falling out. I can't keep leaving it like this. So what I'm going to do is propagate and relieve some of the weight off of it. And now I can have another cute baby starfish. And that's one of the beauties of propagation. You don't have to even go to the stores. Being that I'm in lockdown, I miss my plant shopping and I can't do that. So one of the ways I combat this is through propagation. Look at that, free plants. I'm gonna go over the first one. This is just your regular standard snake plant. You've seen them in every home improvement store. A few of these leaves have snapped off as I was watering or moving around next to the plant. So I figured, you know what would happen if I leave it in water? Because I wasn't sure at the time how to propagate Sansevieria. You can take your Sansevieria cuttings or part of the plant that has fallen off, you just put them in water. I tried this out as an experiment because I didn't even know how to propagate Sansevieria. So all I did was just put it in a vase of water and I forgot about it. All I did was add water, change the water, and I did this for like 2-3 months. All good things come to those who wait. Can you believe this? Look, you can see it from the side. Baby Sansevieria, baby snake plant from the water in the vase. Left for 3 months. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know that you could propagate Sansevieria in water. But now you know because it worked for me. This leaf was the thickest one and I've gotten at least 2 propagations from this vase that you see here. I noticed that with every propagation that I get, the leaf itself starts to shrink up or shrivel up just a little bit. So I've gotten at least 3 propagated pieces off of them. I have 2 of them floating in a vase right now and the leaf is starting to shrink up a little bit. But that's only because look at this thick ass leaf. Now I took one of those propagated pieces that I have here in the vase and I potted it up. See, what happened was this large leaf here had the propagated piece on the bottom. So what I just did was I took that leaf and I buried it. Once it was buried, I basically waited and I treated it just like any other snake plant. I'm telling you, this took a long time to propagate. I basically set it and forget it again. And this one didn't even need that much watering. I did water it more than your usual Sansevieria because it was in propagating phase. I left it to grow and it already caught on. And I'm growing a baby Sansevieria. Isn't it so cute? I can't take it. My face lights up. I get all smiley about it. It's so cute. Okay, so you can propagate in water or you can propagate in the soil. Those were your regular standard snake plant, but what I have here is the starfish Sansevieria, and I love them. I love them so much. I think they're so beautiful. But what I need to do is propagate them because it keeps falling to the side. So what I have here is a knife. I'm sure you can use a pair of scissors, but I think this is a little more delicate and I'm gonna need a knife. What I need to do is separate both pieces. As you see, they're both joined together at the root and I don't wanna rip it off because I wanna be able to grab some of those roots. So I'm gonna try to cut it down the middle. Normally you can just cut this off right at the stem and propagate it. It'll work, but it'll take you like 3-4 months, man. I mean, you could do that, just cut it at the root and start all over again, but yo, it'll take you forever. Being that it's separated enough, I'm gonna try to cut it down the middle. Oh, wow, I heard a crunch. Oh, I heard that. Oh. Okay, look, hey! Hey, okay, I did get some roots. Isn't that cool? I'm so fascinated by these things. Being that I have 2 pieces now with root system and a little bit of soil, it's gonna be a lot easier to propagate. Okay, let's talk soil. Yes, I know you probably can't read it. It's a little backwards right now. The difference between cactus mix and regular soil is that this has a lot of perlite in it. This cactus soil promotes a lot of drainage, tons of drainage. Most cacti and succulents do not like to be sitting in wet water. They don't even like to be damp. They like to be dried and neglected and not cared for, basically. Being that they like to be dried and neglected, they're usually found in desert or dry climates. So these kind of plants are used to being dried out all the time. So this cactus mix is basically set up just that way. I find that sometimes the cactus mix dries out way too much. So I would mix it with a little bit of dirt in between. You can use full cactus. Cactus? Cactus. 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 Why is that so hard to say? Cactus mix. Cactus mix. Say that 3 times. Cactus mix. Cactus. Cactus mix. Cactus mix. Cactus. 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 You don't have to use cactus mix if you don't have it. You can use regular soil, but I would suggest adding perlite or something to promote a lot of drainage. Or if you don't even have that, just basically water it and forget about it. After all the years of having succulents and cacti, I've noticed that I like a 50-50 mix. Half of it soil, half of it cactus mix, or some sort of a lot of drainage. What I have here are 2 cute little small grow pots. Whenever I buy a new plant and it comes back to my house, I'm always saving the grow pot for a rainy day. You never know when you're gonna need a bunch of these grow pots, and bam, I already had them handy. Look at that. So being that I have a 50-50 mix here myself, I have 50% cactus and I have 50% soil. Now I'm gonna take half of this Sansevieria. I'm so excited, I can't wait till it grows. And I'm gonna put it inside of this. You're gonna dig a hole in your little 50-50 mix right here, and you're gonna put it inside the plant. Now before you put it in the soil, this is the time where I normally add root hormone powder basically. You don't need the hormone powder, it just really helps and boosts promotion of these new roots. So I always sprinkle a bit of this. Woo! I dropped a bunch. Pushing it down. What I'm doing now is pushing on this soil. Now normally you don't do that with regular dirt because it compresses it. However, this is full of drainage and it's not gonna hurt. Now this one can shine by itself. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It wouldn't fit because of the legs on the bottom. So what I did was I snapped them off. Now I would normally feel bad, but I'm gonna propagate this. So now I would feel bad. I mean, I did feel a little bad snapping that. However, I know that I'm gonna be able to use it, and the starfish design is not hurt at all. Hey, check that out! Back to a star, baby. Woo! From one plant, I got 2 plants, and I also have these 2 pieces that I pulled off. I can propagate those also because I'm just gonna put them right down in dirt. I didn't plan this to happen, so this was just like a pleasant surprise. Okay, with these little pieces, I'm gonna dip the bottom of them and then I'm gonna put them in the soil. You don't need root hormone powder to make this happen. It's just gonna really help the situation. All right. Yo, this is so cool. I'll be so happy if it works. I'll be so happy. Imagine if it works. Why wouldn't it work? Dude, this is gonna work. Look. I'm always happy when it comes to springtime because that's when propagation really gets going. There's a ton of plants to propagate. This one is interesting. See, now I have this little piece right here. Look at that. Oh, it's so tiny. I'm just gonna stick it inside the dirt. That's it. I literally just did that. Now I'm gonna take this one and I'm just gonna stick this one also in the dirt. That's it. One more mini chiquito. 3 mini propagations. I hope you liked this video, and if you did like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Also, if you want to see more videos on gardening, houseplants, and humor as a form of therapy, then consider subscribing. I drop a video every week and then some in between. Also, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. That's where you see me the most. I'm on there all the time, ins and outs of my life. We can laugh, and also I have a bunch of side projects that I do. So stay tuned for a bunch of that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It always brings a smile to my face when I get to make more babies. Not those kind of babies, plant babies. Plant babies, don't get it twisted. Plant babies. As usual, I love to chill with you guys, and until the next episode, peace and love.